I mean, people are still dying. I died last week.
We got a reincarnate. I knew it, bro. Respawned. Yep. Bro clutched the gulag. What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be looking at the city where every drug is legal. I'm not gonna lie, I've never tried drugs. I'm assuming if every drug is legal in that city looks horrible. I don't know what to say. If you're watching this from YouTube, make sure you guys join us on Twitch. Links in the description. We're live every day. Without further ado, let's get started.
This is Portland, Oregon, the city where every drug is legal. Drug addiction, homelessness, crime. Perhaps a few side effects of decriminalizing every drug. Or so I think.
The fact that he's literally just walking. He's not doing a lot. He's just walking. One to the right, one to the left. Yeah, this video is gonna be crazy.
Many believe this city is a government experiment gone wrong. But how did this all happen and what can be done to fix it? So I met up with Kevin, a social worker born and raised in Portland whose life mission is to save this city before it's too late.
I'm born and raised Portland, Oregon. I've worked in social services a couple decades now, primarily working with the homeless. I have watched as this has grown into a legitimate crisis. I believe we can solve this with just applying a little bit of common sense, a little effort, and a lot of passion. Those are 2 fentanyl users right there. We're already in kind of the heart of it. In this 1 block radius, there's at least 50 camps. You're gonna see a lot of overdoses out here. I carry Narcan, which is an opioid blocker. Because of Measure 110, this decriminalized all drug use. It's now just an open air drug scene. Well, smash and grabs are very common in Portland. We have a lawlessness city now. We have cops that can't even pursue. They're not even really allowed to because it's not serious enough.
Huh? Imagine getting robbed of all your clothes and then you try to call up the cops. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. You're on your own with that one, but it ain't really serious enough. I know you lost your Gucci bag. I know you lost your possessions, your iPhone. Basically, you got robbed of everything. But over here, we have someone dying of drugs. We can't attend to you, buddy. Portland, you're a social experiment.
We're gonna walk past the Chinese garden here to an encampment. In any major encampment, there's a mayor, which is a homeless person who's in charge of the encampment. I'm gonna introduce you to one of the mayors. Be a little discreet with the camera until we say hi. So I don't know these two. Yeah. Keep that in mind.
Put it down. Put it down. Anybody down there? Kevin?
I want to see if JB and Kevin.
Yeah, you guys on right now.
All right. Well, then we walk away. Well, I've been here longer than you, brother. Hey, man, I'm Kevin.
Oh, Kevin is.
What's the problem with you? I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen a man with white braids. They're just trying to help you.
Bold right now.
JB
don't live here.
Oh, did he move?
Neither does K9. Now get off.
Where's K9?
I don't know where.
Let's go. You are the boldest man I've ever met in my life. I'm gonna be honest.
So what it appears is that we have a leadership change, and I noticed that right away because I didn't recognize them.
The new mayor's been reelected.
Either he's been reelected or he just took the office. You know.
What was the likelihood of him using physical violence to beat her out?
Yeah, I'd say there was a high likelihood.
Yeah.
He did have his knife out, and luckily we got away. Yeah, I've been here multiple times the last couple years, and I've built a really strong rapport with these people. And I've only been gone here for a week. I know of a homeless camp that's about 1.5 miles from here, and a guy has shotguns in the trees where if you step the wrong place, it's gonna shoot you.
And this was the moment I realized.
Huh? So y'all are that creative where you have landmines that can shoot and kill people, yet you want to still be on drugs? But you don't want to do better for yourself. Nah, it's probably all the drugs that fried them up, chat. Real talk. So he's homeless, but he has a shotgun. What the hell? Getting an apartment, rent, water, food, becoming healthier? Nah, nigga, we want a full-blown shotgun to blow heads off if they try to come for my supply. I feel like some of these people just want to be homeless, bro.
Kevin is insane. How many other times have you been assaulted?
I've been stabbed twice. I've been punched multiple times. I've had needles shoved into my back.
No, that's not funny. Imagine trying to help people that are doing drugs. In the process, someone gives you a needle full of drugs. At that point, I'm gonna just prey on people's downfalls.
Hypodermic needles, so I had to get tested for HIV. Had a guy try to cut my head off with a machete last year. He chased me full speed. And the only reason I lived is because I dove last second as he swung.
And you're still helping these people out? I'm sorry, call me a horrible person, but if one druggie tries to chop my head off with a machete, you're done. I don't care about your well-being.
After we called the police and he was arrested, he said, I was trying to kill you because I wanted to be murdered by the police. So I got hit once. He was upset I was filming him. The reason why I was filming him is because he was committing a—
Is that Sofego? Bro think he opium. I think that's Destroy Lonely. Is that Cardi? Gotta be a GTA Online server.
Punched me again, knocked me to the ground. Got hit in the head, got kicked, and then he walked away.
No, this is not a druggy area. This is literally Zombieland. What the fuck? That nigga is hideous. He's chopped. Did y'all see his teeth?
You're a a patient guy. You gotta say.
You know, they're hearing voices, command voices that might say,
Kill him.
I need to kill Tyler.
You're not Randy Orton, bro. You don't hear voices in your head.
After hearing how many times Kevin's nearly been killed out here doing this, we went downtown to talk to some drug addicts to figure out how this all happened. So what's going on here? Is this fentanyl use?
Well, I'm gonna go talk with him really
I thought bro was rubbing his meat. Nigga, you're that horny? You're trying to bust one off in public?
quick.
This looks like someone stripping potentially.
Hey, I'm with my friends. I was wondering if you would...
Damn, Chad, the blur's all the way to the left corner. That nigga's dick is big. I didn't mean like that.
want to talk to him for a second for $5. Is this something you would want to do, dear? No? Okay. So this is, you know,
kinda
she's severely
sad,
mentally
bro.
ill. She's holding a fentanyl pipe, and as you see, her pants are...
Oh, it's a woman. I look stupid, but I hope she's good, bro. Imagine walking by and you see your family member looking like that. I just cry, bro. No, I'm sorry. No. If I saw my family member like that, Chad, I'm stopping everything I'm doing, nigga. I'm saving you right now. No, I'm not gonna stand to see my sibling just out there half-ass naked. No, bro. I'm not.
They're completely down.
Oh, I see. I did not notice that.
And, you know, she really is someone who needs serious mental health treatment, and she's not getting it out here. So fentanyl has completely replaced almost all other drugs.
Yeah.
It got really popular the last couple of years. Started, we think in Philadelphia.
Origin point is Philadelphia, Kensington, where we went.
That's
When she hitting that though, like
I just wanna rock. I just wanna
Philadelphia.
Origin point is Philadelphia, Kensington, where we went.
That's what we believe. Trink and Fetty really started there. We just, because he used needles.
So what's going on here?
He seems to be symptomatic, so I'll go say hi to him and see if I can offer him a cigarette. All right?
These two people.
if that is your consolation to helping druggies, oh yeah, bruh, here's a cigarette. Cigarettes are already bad in itself. Do whatever it takes to help them, but offering a cigarette to someone who's already a druggie is crazy. You have to start small, so I get that. Imagine someone that's taking like crack or whatever. Downgrade to fentanyl. Perkies? You're done with the perks? Lean? No more lean? Cigarettes. After cigarettes, Valorant players. No.
As well seem to be tripping, doing fentanyl or what?
Yeah, and right in front of, you know, a bar and grill.
Bar and grill.
A lot of businesses around here are closed down because of the crime, because of the drug use. This is my friend Tyler.
How you doing?
I see you're holding a fentanyl straw. Do you want to share with me when you started using fentanyl? Almost everybody on the...
Did you see his answer, bro?
Almost...
Please get them help, man. Yo, YouTube, this is all for shits and giggles, but I promise I really want the best for them, but that's sad, bro.
Everybody on the streets now are using fentanyl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long you been out here?
A while. I don't remember the exact date. It was how long.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you, is anybody out here helping you get off the streets?
Nope.
Take care of yourself, man.
How you doing, sir? So you're doing fentanyl right now, yeah?
I was loading some speed.
Do you do any other drugs besides speed?
Yeah, I mean, I do drugs.
There's a drug called speed? That describes him now. I was wondering why that nigga I Show Speed was so dumb. Nigga, he's a drug. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I mean, I do drugs occasionally.
Okay. What are we talking here? Fentanyl?
Mushrooms, LSD. I like MDMA, MDA, 2CB, 2CC7, 2CI, 2CE.
It's a lot of drugs, yeah.
There's that much drugs? What the hell is a 2CE? I've never heard about that.
People out here approaching you and offering help, you know, like outreach workers.
So you feel like no one's really giving you help out here?
When you're homeless, dude, you have to like have a house to get a job.
Sure.
You can't do it the other way around. Be able to shower before work.
Right.
You have to know that you're gonna be able to sleep and get up at that time.
Are you afraid to be out here at night?
I mean, sometimes like a week ago, I was sleeping in my sleeping bag, and I set up someone yelling at me, and he started socking me in the face. I couldn't walk the other day, and they took me to the hospital, and they like kicked me out. And I had an episode where I couldn't even get up at the hospital, and they're just like, bye. I felt very underwhelmed and underappreciated.
People out here.
He's breathing unnatural.
It's kind of sad, bro. Here's the thing, chat. It's not like these people don't want to get help. These people want help, bro. And the fact that they're being denied.
You okay, brother? You okay?
Hey, Stewie, you good?
You okay, bro? Okay.
Yeah,
He's falling asleep?
he deep breathes.
Okay.
And like seriously,
Yeah.
these cold.
Y'all gotta realize they're doing drugs to escape reality, bro. Sometimes some people think people just do drugs recreationally, and that's true. But other people, bro, imagine if you're homeless. Imagine if you don't know where to go in life. Imagine if there's no opportunities for you. Your family resents you. Of course, you're gonna feel like you're gonna wanna take a drug that will make you feel good. I'm not promoting drug use. I think everyone should stop it. But I'm just saying, you gotta sometimes really think what they're thinking, in a sense.
Nice. nights that we've had,
Yeah.
if people weren't high out here, they'd die from freezing.
Well, thank you for your time, Johnny. Appreciate it. The situation for these homeless seemed brutal, but how did Portland get to this point? And as we walked around the corner, I saw another guy injecting a needle into his arm.
Jay.
My name's Tyler, Jay. Good to meet you. Jay, what are you shooting up here? Xylazine?
No.
No.
Good old-fashioned white boy meth.
Got it.
How long you been out here?
And y'all gotta also realize they're taking drugs broad daylight. This is not nighttime where it's like the cops are not. This is not some tunnel where no one is looking. This is in the streets, bro. And you can see there's cars walking by, seeing someone literally shoot up drugs in their system. Is that not insane?
Here, how long you been homeless in Portland?
I've been homeless since 96.
So 1996.
Jay, how dangerous is it out here on these streets?
It's gotten a lot worse. Just in the last year, I've seen 3 different shootings where somebody's been shot and killed.
Hey, brother.
How you guys doing?
Number one thing homeless people need.
You think it's housing?
There's 17,000 ghost houses in this city.
And most are telling us that no one's out here really approaching you all.
They're stealing everybody's stuff.
You have people steal from you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Rapid response, they are the worst. Rapid response goes into people's camps, gives them 72 hours to get out. And if they're not out in that 72 hours, they take everything they own and they gotta start over again.
What? I thought the whole point was to help them. You're just telling them they gotta move areas? This place is horrible.
There shouldn't be anybody homeless right now.
Yeah.
$3.2 billion. If I had that money, I
distribute.
bought all those houses and gave it every person that needed a home.
Once you give them the home, what happens next with the
Well, you
drug
know,
price?
That's up to them. It's going to take at least 5 years for them to get adjusted.
Okay, so what if
Because I was about to say that's up to them. You still want them to take drugs, but he's trying to say like, oh, of course they gotta get adjusted to their new living situation. It's not like, oh, they're good now, but I think that's realistic.
they don't pay their bills and they fall further into addiction and use the homes or destroy it?
That's the risk with dealing with humans.
I'm an addict.
Yeah.
I've been out here 48 years homeless off and on.
While the homeless here clearly felt left behind by the city, what led to so many of them ending up on the streets in the first place? Have a great day. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, hey, brother. Does your family know you're here? No? Okay. How old are you? You're 22? Okay. You know, you can recover from this. You know this, right? You know how to get into a shelter? Try to go into a shelter tonight and see how it works. Will you? Please?
With a 22
That's sad, bro. 22, bro. That's like he just completed college, bro. That's young. He literally can't formulate actual words. You know how sad that shit is?
year-old kid on the streets, barely able to speak anymore. Common sense would argue drugs have an obvious and major role in this.
Huh? What is this? Is this sour cream and onion? Those are some mid-lays. Oh, there's some needles there too, but the sour cream and onion? Are you a sicko? No, let me chill.
Homelessness crisis. But what is the city doing to help this? So Kevin, you said the shelters, so there are places these people could go to?
The shelters, you get stolen from more in the shelters than you do out here. You can live in a tent in a park, or you can go to a shelter where there's 91 bunk beds in one large room with no air conditioning, where people are coughing all night. There's some people living right under here, and I just want to introduce you to them if they're still here. So it is.
It smells immediately like.
I know.
Hey there, how you doing, man? I noticed you have a suitcase. Is that what you used to carry all your things? And you move from place to place every night?
Yeah, it's just a blanket, some cans.
How easy is it to get your hands on fentanyl out here?
Oh, crazy.
And you know what this is, of course.
Yeah,
Have you ever had to use one of these on yourself or someone else? Or
somebody's had to use it on me like 5 times.
how many times have you tried to quit?
No, I need to be brutally honest with you. This isn't gonna last. You're not gonna last another year or two out here, brother.
I'm not.
You'll be dead in a year if you don't stop. Know this, right? Please. Would you go into a shelter or go into treatment or detox?
I go to shelters.
And there's a shelter right here.
I know where it is.
Okay, right on.
So we see a lot of people in wheelchairs.
Okay, so they know where it is, right? But detox, is the pain of not having drugs worse? Like, how bad is the pain? There's only one way to find out. Yeah, bro. Supply me with like 3 pounds of crack. We're going crazy today.
With the unable to walk that are stuck out here homeless.
Okay.
And they're, of course, the ones being victimized more than anybody. They're assaulted because they can't chase them, run away, any of that. And that's very common, sadly.
Kevin, what is this right here? Blanchett House of Hospitality?
Blanchett has been offering food to the homeless for decades.
Okay.
Look, I'm all about helping a person meet their basic needs, but let me ask you this.
Yep.
If you feed a person 10 years in a row, have you done them any good? You got to teach a man to fish.
And out of nowhere, we heard this in the
That's true.
distance.
And I'm like, you know what? That's actually true. This is neglect. Yeah.
Let's go.
So that was a gunshot.
Okay, let's go.
So let's.
That's your reaction? Yo, this man in the back has seen it all. Did y'all see his reaction? He had no reaction.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Chad, imagine seeing a gunshot. Yeah. If you don't run, why are you still talking? If I hear a gunshot, I'm doing a dash. Bro, this city is messed up.
A gunshot.
Okay, let's go.
So let's go.
So how often do you hear gunshots out here, and who just got blipped?
Well,
Someone just got shot, you think?
I don't know, but that was a gunshot.
Okay, you're used to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you hear them.
This pointed at us? Okay.
It did actually come from the camp we were kicked out of an hour ago when the guy pulled the knife on us.
Imagine trying to help your city and there's people out here that are willing to damn near take your life for helping y'all. Or I can see why drug use is so prevalent when there's people that are trying to help and you're about to die because you're trying to help people.
You know, murders are common out here. I mean, one way to get away with a murder out here is to call it an overdose. This happened to one of my clients recently, is they put 2 fentanyl pills in his drink and he wasn't a user and died of an overdose. It was, you know, the fentanyl powder, and they put it in his drink. Actually, they did it sort of as a joke. He overdosed and died.
So we're not...
Y'all are killing people as a joke? Huh? Y'all are killing people as a joke? Not only that, but if they're classifying real deaths and saying it's an overdose, you could tell, bro, the police don't care. You're telling me you could kill people and then put drugs in their system and tell them, oh, you know the city's full of druggies anyway. Huh? Nigga, if you don't solve my death, they need Batman? I really don't even think Batman could help them. Real shit, bruh. Batman will probably turn into a druggie himself.
So we're not gonna get fentanyl overdosed?
There is a 60% chance that's not gonna happen.
And you have Narcan in case I touch it or Pasha touches it or you touch it?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
They're literally just vlogging and you're telling me they have a 40% chance of having drugs in their system? No wonder why the city's messed up.
Tell me about decriminalization of drug use in Portland.
Portland, or really the state of Oregon, decided to decriminalize drugs was because some had argued that we shouldn't make drug use punitive and that we need to offer treatment. And that sounds great.
But Portland took inspiration from places like Portugal and the Netherlands, places that successfully decriminalized drugs. But the big difference between them and Portland is that they had rehabilitation systems in place that they proved to work before they did it. Kevin thinks that Portland forgot to include
recovery, detox, treatment, all that stuff that they promised really isn't happening. A person who's using drugs oftentimes have gone through a trauma. And so what they lack is rational thinking. And so people who already make poor choices are unable to really stop using anyway, but now you've given them the freedom to use as much as they want.
Sure.
And that's terrifying.
But why did the people of Portland vote for this? So we went to Fentanyl Fountain to ask the locals their opinion on the decriminalization of drugs. This is the fountain. Fentanyl Fountain? Of
course, any other day of the week, it's going to be a completely different scene here.
Does it get worse throughout the week?
Yeah, they come here Friday night and just sweep everybody and clean it up. Yeah, and then the vendors come here and, you know.
Did he say this is what, a fentanyl fountain? Is this like the 8th wonder of the world? A drug fountain? He got landmarks, exactly. They got drug landmarks over here, gang. Every time I'm watching this video, I'm really thinking, how are they gonna outdo themselves? Like, what are they gonna say that's like crazier than the next?
I'll set up shop.
How long you been out here in Portland?
Almost 20 years.
You were here before and after decriminalization?
I was, and it got progressively worse for a number of years, but they're definitely cutting the meth with fentanyl. Because there'd be people running around that were really happy in the morning, just losing their shit in the afternoon.
Yeah. How does this place change after today?
There are quite a lot of wandering people who don't have homes that do spend a lot of time here.
Definitely have seen a lot of downtown businesses really struggling, not necessarily with the legalization of drugs, but just people camping in their doorway.
Have you been in Portland for many years?
My whole life.
Okay, got it. So you've seen Portland before decriminalization and after?
Sure.
Have you seen any impact on downtown or? Okay.
I hope you guys have an awesome day.
Oh, okay. You too. Okay, we're noticing.
Why is she acting like such an asshole? Did I miss something? Are you the... She's the dealer. I knew it. I knew nobody wanted to buy your little dumpling arts. I knew nobody cared about no 3 for $40? You're selling them the drugs. We found it. Ayo, Tyler, look no more. She is the person behind all of this.
Okay, we're noticing some general resilience, but
well, there is, because about 60% of the people voted for this measure. They're not going to change their opinion.
I feel like the decriminalization of drugs turned into the decriminalization of crime. You know, when you need help, the police don't show up.
Do you support the decriminalization of drugs here?
Yeah, of course I do, because it's no longer like our jails aren't filling up with junkies.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. Drugs aren't bad. They're just preferred for the people that can properly use them.
Do you use drugs harder than out here?
Unfortunately, yes. I take breaks.
Okay.
And not everyone can do that. Out here, I mean, people are still dying. I died last week.
We gotta reincarnate. I knew it, bro. Respawn. Yep. He dropped down that fentanyl fountain. That's what it was. Bro clutched the gulag.
So you got hit with the Narcan, or?
Yes.
It doesn't work very well? Said it didn't work.
I had to have injectable.
Correct me if I'm wrong, is he was about to die and then he got hit with one of them. Boop.
Okay, and you almost died?
I did die.
Oh, you died and you were brought back. Does that scare you, or does it lead you to be like, damn, I should stop using, or is it just so hard to the withdrawal syndromes or whatnot?
All three.
Yeah, we both died a couple times.
A stim shot. Okay, that makes sense.
So that's why we've chosen not to mess with fentanyl anymore.
Sure. Hi there.
My name's Catherine. I'm currently unhoused because my wallet, ID, and phone were stolen a few months ago. It is impossible to get an ID when you are homeless. And I want to work a job. I want to live inside. I was thrown out of my parents' house. I didn't use. They kicked me out for being queer and openly coming out to them. And then I had one argument with her. I told her to F off. The next day, she bought me a Greyhound ticket, sent me here. I have nothing. It's been 3 months since then. I was reported missing by someone on my TikTok account, not by them. They know where I am. They sent me here to be homeless, to die on the streets because I'm queer. I worked at a homeless shelter and came out as a she, they, non-binary, gender fluid individual. I told them she, they. It's no longer she, her, she, they. And then I was fired.
That's crazy, bruh. Imagine getting fired because of pronouns and shit. The CEO was probably like, did you just ask me to call you a they? Get the fuck out. I hope she gets it somewhere else to work, but
there were a lot of mixed...
Her pronouns are KFC. Yo, you niggas are not serious.
Of mixed opinions on the legalization of drugs. But the impact on downtown Portland was unavoidable.
Baby!
How you guys doing?
Word!
All right. While everyone else was busy getting high, Kevin wanted to show me another camp where someone tried to kill him.
Here a few weeks ago, and there was a very unhappy person who tried to physically assault us who was living here. So that's why I was just saying be a little mindful of that.
So look at that. You see those 2 propane tanks?
Oh yeah, and that's what causes the tent fires.
Got it.
And the explosions.
Hi there. Good to meet you.
We just want to learn more about this crisis and kind of where we went wrong.
There's a lot of different steps to that issue.
Pretty complex.
Yeah, like you know, every other person that walks by is asking for Fetty or whatever. And,
Got it.
Or blues.
Do you feel safe out here?
Lately, not so much anymore. I hear
and why is that?
stories about violence against women.
Full assault and that sort of thing, or?
Well, not just that, like murder, actual murder.
Oh, murder, okay. If we were to go out to where we went earlier today, at night, what would we hear, what would we see?
You're gonna hear screams, usually sexually assaulted. Okay. You know, I interviewed a homeless guy just a couple days ago. It says, I hear blood-curdling screams every night, and the most terrifying thing is when the screams abruptly stop. There is a known serial rapist that has been going to 10 to 10 at night, raping as many women as he can. I've interviewed 5 different women who have been raped by the same person in the...
Stop that! Stop him from doing that! Stop him! Yeah, electric chair that man, bro. Man, I hope they're good, bro. And they can't do anything. They're intense, bro. And the cops, you know damn well the cops don't care about homeless people, bro. Especially if it's in a city where there's a lot of druggies.
The same area.
And the police haven't done anything about it?
Well, none of the women have pressed charges because they're scared he will kill them. His nickname is the Viper.
Life seemed harsh and dangerous for the homeless people in downtown Portland. But without reliable housing to go back to, reporting certain criminals means they'll have to return back to camps to face those who assaulted them in the first place. But what about the homeless people who have moved to the outskirts of Portland? What's going on here?
Well, this is the infamous long line of RVs. Sure, we're going to be able to count at least 100 of them.
Yep, look at all these RVs.
Where are the services to help these people? The fact that there's families out here stuck in RVs in the middle of summer is just really unacceptable.
As we drove past hundreds of RVs with homeless families living in cars, I realized that homeless people were living anywhere here to survive.
There was a couple families living in these tunnels that kind of go underground Portland.
Okay, but
family? I'm sorry. I hope all these people get treated well. If you have a kid and you're homeless and you're not giving it up, you're actually a bad person. Because you know damn well the child could probably help you in the future.
Even among the homeless, hierarchies, status, and power have developed in unexpected ways. All right, we've made it.
Right across the way, these are $1 million condos. It's where the homeless live and they have the identical view. It's really incredible.
I spent $3 million and I'm looking across and there's homeless niggas? What the f? No, I'm just playing. I only said that because have y'all heard the Curry news? When he was like, he doesn't want homeless people around his area.
Well, architecture. Anybody home? Hello? Anybody home? Hello?
So no one's home?
Probably not.
Is it risky for us to be here?
Well, yeah, I don't want to invade their space too much.
There's like a machete and an axe right there. All right, let's get out of here. And they've kind of finessed the system by not buying $1 million property over here and just, you know, building one instead.
If you have to bend trees to make a home, you ain't finesse the system, bro. You are struggling. I'm sorry. I'm saying the truth.
So this is literally tens of thousands of pieces of driftwood and someone has tunneled in and there's a camp inside of here.
Whoa, that's crazy. And they have boats right here to go on the water and explore.
Would be like a 600-foot, one-bedroom apartment.
So how many people do you think live in these communities with max capacity?
I believe about 15.
15. So this is truly the upper elite, the Bill Gates of the homeless out here. Full on mega mansion.
Why he say it like that?
Mayor, presumably of this community.
And what makes it special is he's the only one with a pier.
Oh, that's beautiful. This place right here, pristine, beautiful. And then a nice access point to a nice little ocean view.
The detail, look at the bricks.
Oh my God, you're right.
Detail, that's incredible.
This is crazy. It's very creative what they've done out here. Sure.
These are humans. It doesn't matter who you voted for. Can't we all work together?
Holy fuck, scared the shit out of me, dude.
Say if you want real change, vote differently. Vote for the candidates, vote for the people with common sense ideas, the ones actually make a difference.
So how could anyone watching help you on your mission?
Well, I have a Twitter page, Kevin V. Dahlgren, or just type Kevin Dahlgren in homeless and you're gonna find
GOAT, wherever he is, man. Shout out to Kevin, bro. I'm not gonna lie. W man's right there.
Find me. And then truthonthestreets.org is my website.
Okay.
And of course, I have a YouTube channel called Truth on the Streets.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Kevin is my favorite dude ever and is helping make a real change. Can we help him get to 100,000 subs and help him save the city of Portland? Thanks, guys.
That'll be fire. Portland, do better. If you got to the end, make sure you guys subscribe and make sure you join the Discord and make sure you catch us on Twitch, 5:30 p.m. PST. Waxer for life. Love y'all and peace.